Hey loves, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're going to be doing like a quick hair and makeup transformation. I'm going to be transforming from this to so if you're interested, then let's get right into this video. I definitely want to start doing more of beauty content, so I'm hoping that I can get at least one content out every week, ranging from hair to makeup. I'm going to be using this wig, by the way. It's like a blonde wig. I'm kind of contemplating on whether I want to glue this down or just, you know, wear it. Let me just put this on. It's been a while since I last wore like a blonde hair and honestly I love just the look that it gives. I don't know if it's just me, but like it just makes me look different because I'm kind of used to, I'm always wearing black hair, so this just makes me look different. So sometimes I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, wow, damn. And that is the look I'm going for today. I want like a damn look, like wow, I still have it, I still got it. So yeah, I'm just going to position this properly. This is what we have now. Honestly, I think I just need to glue down the sides. The front part is okay, but let me take this back a little bit. So I'm just gonna use my Got2b spray and let's just do this. This for me, I feel like it's the easiest way to lay down your frontal. Just spray it over the lace. The good thing about this free spray is that you can easily clean it when you uninstall your hair. You just use like warm water and a cloth, just like wipe it down and maybe a little bit of like shampoo and it goes right out. You don't have to wash your entire wig, just the frontal part. For this side, I'm going to spray here directly so that it glues down. Oopsie. I'm gonna just tie this down. Today, we want a bit of giving. We want everything to give. We want the makeup to give. We want the hair to give. We want to be giving, basically. That's the look for today. Yeah, now we are ready. Let me just also use my hot comb to sleek down this front part. I'm not going to be styling this hair now. I think I'll style it when I'm done with my makeup. I'm just going to tie this back. So now that I have my hair laid, I'm just going to clean off the excess gel out of my face. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to be doing is to definitely prep my face. I'm going to, I feel like doing like a, you know, what's it called? Get ready with me and just talk with you guys. But I'm going to definitely list all the product that I'm using. This one is the Hydrating serum from Revolutions Pro. I'm not going to use this to hydrate my face. I do have a dry skin. I love my makeup to look like skin, so I tend to stick to hydrating products. I'm gonna go in again with this Hydrating Intense Serum by Rituals. Oopsie. And just put this all over my face. This is one that I definitely have been using for a while. This is a blurring stick by Revolutions Pro as well. I'm going to just use this around the inner corners of my face where I would typically have pores. I don't have a lot of pores. My pores are not so visible, but I like to use this to just blur it out. I'm going to be using a highlighter, like a liquid highlighter. This one is from Switch Cosmetics. It's a Nigerian brand. This is the High Intensity Skin Sheen. I'm just going to be using just a little bit of it on the high points of my face, like so. Kind of blending it out on the back of my palm. I am good, like so. Okay, so for my foundation, I'm going to be using cream products. I'm going to be sticking to Black Opal as well as Juvia's Place foundation sticks. I'm just going to put that on the back of my palm. I'm going to be mixing it. I tend to gravitate towards cream products more, especially when it comes to like having that full coverage look and still natural look. It just looks amazing. So yeah, it's definitely not, I don't think everyone loves cream foundation, but if you can work with it, definitely it's going to give you the best result, to be honest with you, because I have tried everything and for me this is honestly just the best. So I tend to gravitate between Black Opal and Juvia Please because they are more on the beginner friendly budget friendly. Okay, so now that I have a sheer coverage on my face, I tend not to kind of overdo it with my foundation just because most times it looks cakey. And I'm still going to use like what's it called, contour. I'm still going to bronze, I'm still going to highlight, so I tend to just keep my foundation very sheer. As you guys can see, you guys can probably see my pigmentation piercing through. I feel like maybe I mixed the wrong proportion, but so far so good, not bad. Yeah, so this for me works. So I'm just going to use my foundation stick as well. I'm going to apply this on the areas that I want to contour. I'm going to take my brush and just blend everything in. You guys can see we're still looking very dewy, very glowy. You guys can still see the highlights peeking through and I am loving it. So next up, I'm going to use a foundation stick to highlight my face because again, I love the coverage that it gives. This one is from Juvia Please in the shade Katsina. So for this, I'm going to be using my beauty blender or my, blending sponge to just slowly and gradually just blend all of this in. Now this is also adding coverage to my face, the areas where it needs coverage. Remember, we didn't add a lot of foundation to my face. Usually whenever I'm using foundation, I tend to love to stick to like covering here the most, just down here, because here is where I have like minimum product. Usually the center of my face, the sides of my face, I have like concealer as well as like bronzer and highlighter there. So I tend to like use minimum product on the center of my face and try to apply most of it down here and down here, because as you guys can see, we're not using any contour down there, we're not using any highlighter down there. So yeah. And if you notice, when I was applying my foundation, I started off by applying it down here. So that way I know that that area has the most coverage. I'm just going to share this foundation out and just look at how this looks. I mean, this just looks amazing. I love it. I am still going to go over it with a liquid concealer just to further brighten my under eye. But this one has given me coverage and it has also snatched up my face a little bit. This is what we're looking like so far, so good. Let me just go over this area with the dark foundation that we used initially to contour. I'm going to just use just one drop of concealer just on the inner corner of my eyes. This for me is even too much, to be honest. And I'm going to use that to brighten up my face as well. I properly blend all of this in, I'm gonna go in with my lipstick. This is a red lipstick actually. This is from Fenty Beauty, just one drop to act as my liquid blush. Literally, this is going to look insane in a minute, but just be patient. We're going to blend this out properly and it's all going to come together. So I'm going to be using this brush to just blend it out. I know it looks crazy, but it will literally shear out by the time we blend it into the skin, like so. So literally one drop is all you need. I'm also going to blend it into the highlights. Amazing. Again, I'm going to use the same sponge to just now blend everything. It's not as intense as it was initially because now we've blended it out. And this is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint. This is highly pigmented. Definitely use a liquid blush. I'm using this because I just love how it looks and the fact that a little goes a long way. So I'm gonna blend everything all in. Go in with the same brush that I used for my bronzer and just make sure that everything is perfectly blended in as well before I start setting it down. Now I'm just going to set everything down. So I'm pushing in powder because I want to set and not bake. That's good. Do the same thing on the other side. Then just set the rest of my face, the areas that I initially highlighted. I'm just going to set and lock all of that down. I'm trying not to use a lot of powder, but that way it doesn't look matte because I still want like. I'm just going to lightly set my face. Corner right here is so important because this corner tends to crease a lot. Yeah, this is what we are looking like. I'm also going to set my brows. It will be a lot easy. It will just be so easy to draw my brows. I'm gonna draw my brows quickly because these days I tend to pay less attention to my brows. I'm kind of feeling extra. This is just so weird for me because I'm used to just doing quick eyebrows, but today I think because you guys are here, so I'm trying to be a little bit extra. Now I don't know if I kind of like this, but we'll just work with it. Let me just blend this all in. I might as well continue with this since I started already. Let me just highlight the brows, just the arc area. So I'm setting down the areas where I applied my concealer just so I can start off with my eyeshadow application, right? So this is what we are looking like right now. For my eyeshadow, I tend to struggle with my eyeshadow, not because I don't know how to, but because sometimes I'm just so used to doing like an everyday type of eyeshadow look. So today I might as well just take it up a notch, maybe do something spicy, sultry. I'm not sure if I want it like smoky or, you know what, we'll just go with the flow, right? We'll just literally go with the flow. Let me get an eyeshadow to work with. I think I'm going to do like a winged smoky eye look because of the hair, and then do something quite glittery and glam at the same time. So I'm going to go in with this brown shade. I want it smoky. I'm just going to use that over here. I'm gonna go in with a darker shade, almost like so whatever I'm doing on my top lid, I'm going to do on the bottom as well. So that's easy. It looks flawless. I'm going to be using a nude shade on my lids right here because I want to go in with like a shimmer, sort of like a loose pigment to just give my lids like a little bit of pop. Basically, I want to bedazzle it. I'm going to use this to act as a base and also help with blending out this dark shades as well. So I'm going to go in with a glitter primer. This one is by NYX. I'm just going to apply a little bit of it on the areas where I want to apply the loose pigment. Okay, I think I am good with this. Let me just take a little bit of that. Just take it from the brush. Wow, that looks like a lot. So I'm gonna pop on my lashes and I will be back. I think I'm good with this. Let me just set my entire face, and then I think I also want to bake my face as well. See, I'm doing that right now. Okay, so I'm going to use the same loose pigment that I used on my lids, just to kind of add a little bit of glow. Lastly, I'm going to be, I don't want to call it baking, but like just lightly snatching my face but still baking just around this area right here. Let me just take a little bit of this, my bronzer. I'm gonna go ahead to let this settle in while I work on my hair. For this, I'm going to use the leftover product on this brush that I use for bronzing to just blend everything into this hair. I'm not a fan of baby hair and what's not. I feel like it just looks, I don't know. I don't mind like 2 or 3 strands, but like all that, I'm not a fan of it. So I'm just gonna brush all my hair back. I'm kind of confused as to what I want to do to this hair. Also in between doing like a center part. Okay, so this is what the hair is looking like right now. This is how we have styled it. I'm just going to use this brown lip pencil to just line my lips. Use a bit of gloss as well. So I'm going to be using a bit of gloss as well. I'm going to set my face lastly. Ooh, yes. All right, love. So this is the final look. This is what we are looking like. I definitely love the look. And I also love the hair. I love this color on my skin tone. It looks absolutely fabulous. This is how we transform from basic to baddie, and I'm loving it. This is what the eyes are looking like. The face is giving. The hair is giving. Everything is giving. I hope you guys enjoyed this hair and makeup transformation video. And yeah, in case you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe, join the family, stick around, and let's create more beauty looks like this. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Definitely feel free to check out my other videos as well as subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Till then, make sure you stay fabulous and stay blessed. Bye guys.